that does not change my goal. Flame is a strange thing. It exists to cause its own extinction. It needs fuel. It needs substance. And when it dies, its light dies with it. And while this fire is mine, I will use it. I'll exploit it. I will make it shine twice as bright, so that it will last only half as long. And when that is done, I will come for Baldur's light and whoever may hold it. And then, when their artifacts are destroyed, when the gods and their all-father have lost their will, then they'll realize that they can't stop what's coming. And then they'll be ready. Confront with me.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to Pro Wrestling Ragnarok once again, broadcasting live across all 9 realms of the multiverse. I am, as always, Kerry Dallas, and to my left, there's a man, the ladies love him, all across Midgard. Talking about London, Paris, Tokyo, America, Scotland, Canada, and Mexico. Say his name and he appears. The MILFs believe in Adam Craith. Talk to him, brother.
Hello, everyone. That's right. And not only do the MILFs love me, you're going to love what we have in store for you tonight with the fallout from Light the Pyre. We got rematches, we have grudge matches, we have everything in between. So stick around.
Big card for the night. But before we head on down to it, what do you think about those words we just heard from Cass Karen?
Well, they are disturbing, to say the least. The man just claimed he's not going to stop at just the flame. He wants all the sacred artifacts. Not only that, he wants to destroy them. Now, you got to think there's a lot of people who are going to have a problem with that. Maybe the least likely being Mordecai himself, as he wants to consolidate the sacred artifacts, not destroy them. And like we've alluded to before, any collision course with those two is going to be monumental in proportions. But first, Cass has to worry about the man who called his shot and won his glory at Light the Pyre, 6, who has declared that he's going after Surtur's Flame.
And that's going to be an interesting road on its own. But let's get down to tonight. Our opening contest, Mordecai Millennium, cleared for competition this week, going up against RaYne. And while RaYne has not had the best time of things here, you gotta wonder if maybe Mordecai is rushing. I know he was cleared because medical said that the damage from that nail board did not tear any ligaments or muscle in Mordecai's knee. But you got to imagine a week fresh, that does have to be something of a weak point.
You know, Kerry, if he was a mortal man, I'd agree with you, but I'm not entirely sure he is. Now, my backstage mystic art sources in the underground says it's very possible Tug's spirit, the soul that he drained at Light the Pyre, revitalized the Harbinger, and he might be more fresh and more powerful than we've ever seen him before.
I can't say that that would not be incorrect. But I mean, the last we've heard about Tug, he is not cleared for this week. Next week is still tentative. He is awake and he is recovering, but at this point, only time can tell.
The real question is, will Tug ever be the same? Not only did he have his soul drained, he took that blood sacrifice right onto the nailed piece of wood. So physically, mentally, spiritually, are we going to see the same Tug Mukau when the bovine brawler finally does return?
The question is Mordecai already looking past him?
He might be. I mean, he already conquered Tug. My fear is what that demon has planned next.
Only time can tell. But let's move on to the second match of the evening. Speaking of the call to glory, 6 in action once again against the Riot Spider Setanta.
Yeah, that's going to be an interesting one. Now, we saw 6 throw Setanta over the top rope, so Setanta definitely has a grudge. But, like we said, 6 already has his title shot. He can just cruise on in and get ready for Cass. So, you got to wonder if he's willing to take the kind of risks, the kind of big spots that he's going to need to be to put the Riot Spider away tonight when he has such a monumental task coming up on him.
Well, the thing is that the Allfather put this card together for a reason, and if he were to walk away without competing, you have to imagine that that would put something of a negative light on 6.
Oh yeah, absolutely. The Flame is all about chaos, it's all about destruction, it's all about violence. And trying to take the coward's way out and jump through the barbershop window is not going to make anybody happy. The least of all the Allfather, and probably not Cass either.
You'd have to imagine that a bit of respect would end up out the window.
Absolutely.
On that note, we go into our third match of the evening. Blake and Vandal Wayne teaming up for the first time against the returning Twin Blades. This is an interesting development because the Allfather has discussed with the Council of Fates the potential of a tag team artifact and a tag team division. The plans are very tentative right now as we wait and see who develops relationships with whom. But I'll imagine that this test drive could be a very interesting demonstration. What do you think?
Oh, for sure. And with the Twin Blades, their first tag team match since the inception of Pro Wrestling Ragnarok, remember, they were raised as a war duo. All they know is how to watch each other's back. Tag team action is their specialty, and the Allfathers discussed that the Twin Blades are the bar. If you can beat them, you can get past them, even have a good showing, even if you don't pull out the win, if you can prove yourself as a team, then that'll go a long way when we finally do see the next sacred artifact.
The potential is very much the sky's the limit. And I think that this could shake up not only the idea of people coming together as a team, but maybe the overall landscape of Pro Wrestling Ragnarok as a whole.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, Ragnarok is coming, folks, and when it does, you're not going to be fighting it one-on-one. You have to be able to trust the person next to you to thrust their spear over your shield wall. You have to have allies. There are plenty of people you can become enemies with, but it's the true heart of a warrior, the ones that can form those strong bonds that'll lead you through war and back.
At the end of the day, it is very much a siblinghood. because you have to be able to stand not only back to back, but side to side. This is going to be a war that, if you make it across the other side, you're going to have to be able to face and deal with the ramifications of what comes after. And if you try to do that alone, you're going to have a very tough, if not almost impossible time of it. All right. In our semi-main event, Heracles' Olympian Open Challenge, the first time starting this week. The man stepping up, Evan Coldstone. Now, the two of them have had a pretty decent amount of back and forth backstage, in our promo area, and across Asgard, as neither man has really had a one-on-one match in their tenure, and I think that they're both feeling a certain frustration when they hear about their potential and they don't feel that they have yet to be able to demonstrate.
I mean, this is a great way to do that. Heracles, it's amazing that he's answered an open challenge already, because like we said last week, there is no easy competition in Pro Wrestling Ragnarok. Evan Coldstone being the first one to answer, that just has to give him bonus points. But these two, like you said, have a big storied past with the Fatal 4-Way and the Triple Threat. Coldstone coming up as the winner in the Triple Threat, but neither able to secure their shot at the pay-per-view through the tournament or through the Battle Royal. So they both have something to prove tonight. My question is, where does Brax fit in this equation? Brax was the one not pinned during the Triple Threat. We saw Brax go after both of these men during the Battle Royal, and tonight he is conspicuously absent. So I'm going to get my underground sources to try to see what's in his head, what he's thinking, because he's the wild card here tonight. I don't doubt we're going to get a barn burner of a match between these two. They both shown flashes of greatness. It's going to be a great, great co-main event. But I'm already looking to see what the fallout's going to be, because it's not going to be contained to just tonight.
No, it is not. But I have to wonder if Brax is on the mind of either man.
Well, if they're smart,
Now,
he would be.
Yeah, I can't say you're wrong, but I wonder if their focus is more on each other, if it's on Brax, or if they're both looking skyward, if they're both trying to chase the artifacts.
First, they're going to have to get through tonight. Kari and Cass are a long ways away. So they have to prove themselves here tonight, and the one who comes out with the victory is definitely going to be pushed further ahead, but it's a long road between here and now. And then we're there. Yeah.
In our main event, Cassius Dracone going against Estrella. Now, Cassius is currently the only competitor to have pinned Kari at all. Yes, he ultimately fell short, but that one difference, I think, is giving him a certain momentum that not everyone else has got coming out of Light the Pyre right now.
Now, Carrie, I know you're not invited to a lot of parties, but I was invited to Kari's after party at Agier's Tavern. And there was quite I wouldn't call it a scene, but there was a moment between Cassius and the Cosmic Concord where he said the exact same thing you just did. He congratulated Kari on her loss, but he reminded her he was the only one to pin her ever in the history, and he fully believes not only can he do it again, but he can do it 2 times for the Baldur's Light. While he was respectful to the sisters, He challenged Estrella tonight to prove to Kari that he's worth another shot. And on the flip side, if Estrella can beat Cassius, the only one to have pinned Kari, you have to think that that would put us towards a sister versus sister battle, which, by God, I would love to see.
You are very much correct. But you also got to wonder, we are currently 6 weeks out from our next pay-per-view event. That's very long road, and both Estrella and Cassius do have potentials for completely different directions here. Now, rumor has it.
Rumor has it.
Rumor has it, Grendel has been watching Cassius very close since their last match. You got to wonder if maybe that trilogy is finally going to happen.
Oh yeah, Cassius has his eyes forward to the light, but as he does so, Grendel stalks him from the shadows. Grendel has not forgiven him for that last loss, tying up their series 1-1. But either way, if Cassius wins, if Estrella wins, there's a long list of people who want to get in their way of that Baldur's Light title shot. So I don't expect a clean road to the next pay-per-view whatsoever, no matter what happens here.
I don't think anyone is ever going to have a clean road to any pay-per-view, or really to Ragnarok at all. There's always pitfalls, just small, even big stumbling blocks. But maybe the road is not meant to be smooth. After all, we're facing a potential apocalypse.
That's right, partner, but no matter where the road leads, it starts tonight. Say the line.
My friend, I can't agree with you more. Let's shut up. No further ado, let's take it to the Herald for ring announcements. Now, we were talking about Mordecai and the damage from Light the Pyre. Do you think that Mordecai is going to look to build another win streak with devastating but definitive finishes, or do you think he's looking to unleash more brutality here?
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Pro Wrestling Ragnarok. Your first match is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, from the Forbidden Forest, standing at 6 foot 3 inches, weighing 230 pounds. He is the Harbinger, Mordecai.
Well, partner, I would hazard to guess at his motives whatsoever. But if I had to guess, he's going to be on the same mission he was before the pay-per-view and just trying to collect as much energy, collect as much scalps, put down as many bodies as he can en route to whatever his main motivation is, which I have no idea. But he seems to be intent on wrecking the roster, weakening it before Ragnarok to sacrifice it for his own gain.
Him and Cass Karen both, if his promo is anything to go by. They seem to be at opposite ends, but the same goal. So, are they going to end up clashing, or worse?
I think there's only room for one big bad at the top, and maybe not anytime soon, but eventually they're going to butt heads and try to force their dominance on the other one. I don't know if either of them can work as a team with anybody, even if they wanted to, even if their goals align, even if their methods align. I don't simply know if they can put that selfishness away to even consider forming an alliance. I think eventually they will collide in the biggest explosion that PWR has ever seen.
Yeah, I mean, I think you're right. And even then, I don't think you're right because it's an ego issue. I think it's just because they both have a completely different vision of what their dominance looks like compared to the other.
I mean, maybe I'm just manifesting it, because if they do ever decide to team up, then I don't know if there's anybody in the roster who could actually stop them. That is a terrifying thought.
You're right.
The Allfather himself would have to descend from his throne and step into the ring to quell that kind of evil. And his opponent, from Osaka, Japan, the Crimson Oni, RaYne.
Now, as we were talking about at the top, RaYne has not had a very easy go of things. He hasn't been able to find his footing, you know?
Oh, yeah, no, not at all. He's 0-2 so far in Pro Wrestling Ragnarok. He lost his shot to, I believe, Estrella for the Baldur's Light tournament in the quarterfinals. He just hasn't been able to go. But the one thing he does have on Mordecai tonight is rest. His body is at 100%. He's been able to take a couple weeks off, maybe watch some tape, maybe formulate a game plan. So maybe he can set off again tonight. And a win against Mordecai would do quite a bit to boost your stock, no matter what's happened in the past.
Very much. But the two of them now, bell sounds.
Mordecai immediately taking control. That's not what you want if you're RaYne. But RaYne being able to power out and do a standing switch of his own.
And now he's just trying to win Mordecai a bit.
If that man even breathes. But it's a good strategy. Wear Mordecai down, maybe try to take out his arms for those pile drivers and his double underhook, and just wear the demon down until he can't move anymore. But we haven't seen anybody meet Mordecai, so I'm not sure what a winning strategy looks like yet.
Just, the man's unpredictable.
Almost like his name was Blake.
I don't think those two are anywhere near the same kind of unpredictable.
You know, Blake pops out with you with a move you've never seen before. Mordecai bites your forehead and drains your soul and drives a bat into your face.
Yeah. RaYne.
Oh, we got blood already? That heel right to the forehead. RaYne is busted open.
And you got to imagine that puts him at a disadvantage here.
Oh yeah, especially with that cut right above the eye. The longer this match goes on, the more it's going to bleed into his eye. It's going to affect his vision. The vision's going to affect his range. It's just a domino effect from there. That's not where you want to be against Mordecai.
Yeah, and you don't want to be in a battle of fisticuffs either.
I wouldn't want to be anywhere near him at all. So
I think that was more instinct than anything else.
yeah, maybe he was able to see just enough of it. Mordecai doesn't go up to the top. Oh, wait, a big boot sending RaYne straight to the floor.
But RaYne with the kip up, he's not taking that lying down.
See how Mordecai didn't even leave the ring this time to go after him? He just, wait.
Oh no.
Ref, this is legal? Oh my god.
The soul's been siphoned, but...
Oh, let's see this again. The same thing that happened to Tug. You can see the energy, the vitality streaming off of RaYne.
And last week it made sense that there was not a stoppage, but you gotta wonder why there's not one this time around. This is not a match where the rules are out of the window.
Maybe.
Oh my god.
Magic
Into
must
the
be
official.
legal. I don't know what to tell you, buddy. Oh, man.
RaYne repositioning, looking for a big shot here.
Yeah, but he can't have a lot of energy left. If he wants a chance against Mordecai, he has to finish it off right now. That's a good way to do it.
Into the post.
You can still see streams of RaYne's soul escaping from his body, lingering in the air.
RaYne now trying to get a head of steam on him. That face wash with the boot. But a count of 1.
Oh, my God. Oh, he's going for it again. Oh, he's got the ropes. He's got the ropes. He's... What?
I mean, you gotta imagine that's just gonna piss Mordecai off.
Absolutely. I'm just more impressed the leverage did absolutely nothing for him.
And that flip kick, trying to create space, but just no avail.
He's trying to build a head of steam, but Mordecai just keeps cutting him off at the cusp.
Into the corner.
Gotta think this is risky.
RaYne. Spanish fly.
Oh, wait.
Wait.
Oh, my God.
Nothing personnel, kid. Just. But RaYne seeming to not be bothered by the teleportation there.
Well, he is a demon himself, so he's probably seen that a time or two.
Well, that and being from the land of the rising sun, you gotta imagine that he's probably seen that playbook in plenty of other places besides, you know, being in the ring with it.
Mordecai just pulling out every bag of tricks he has. Ooh.
That hot shot. And Mordecai now stalking.
It's calling for something, but I'm not sure what it is. Oh! Dumped him on his head.
Mordecai back up top.
Diving
That
double
big.
stomp. We don't really
This
see
straight.
him. We don't really see him go up top a lot, but it looks like he's almost showing off here tonight.
Yeah, it looks like he's playing with RaYne here.
The official might have to get in and stop this herself if this goes on too much.
Just because, I mean, last week we saw his brutality not be this slow against Tug.
He's just playing with his food. Marching around with him. Another power bomb.
Hell's Gate.
Oh, he's sending him straight to hell. He grabbed his soul, and now he's sending him to Nell. Look at that.
But RaYne now trying to endure and does.
He postured up. That's smart. He was in that hold a long time, though.
And the whip.
Oh, Carrie.
Oh, no. Not
No.
again.
No, no, no. No, no, no. Oh, he did the same thing to Tug. Blood sacrifice. Oh, my God. That's got to be it.
But you notice that knee.
Oh. I was too busy worrying about RaYne and breaking his neck. God. Almost an exact repeat of what we saw with Tug at the pay-per-view.
Mordecai, no.
Oh, my God.
What's he thinking here?
Somebody, what's he doing? Oh, he's got a chair. Somebody stop him. Oh, and another one. Even the official? Oh, folks, RaYne isn't moving.
We'll have to keep you updated, but we got to move to the next match.
Well, we gotta change gears now, but like my partner said, we'll keep you updated on RaYne's condition. We did have to have stretchers and medics come out here to take him to the back, but we will let you know as we get our updates.
This next match is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, from Watford, England, he is the Broken Brit. Six.
Six looking icy here. Just steady and focused.
Well, hopefully he didn't get any ideas from Mordecai's last match, but I mean, if I was Six, I'd be confident too. I won the Battle Royal. I have a title shot in my pocket no matter what happens here tonight. I'm going on to face Cass Karen for Surtur's Flame. The kid deserves his confidence.
Yes, but you can't let that confidence turn into arrogance. Because if you start looking past you're setting yourself up for potential failure.
Well, he has the icy cold glare, like you're saying. If he's feeling pressure, he's not showing it.
No, he does look to be resolved. He looks to be steady. But we'll just have to see what happens once Setanta gets between those ropes.
And Setanta's going to have to bring his A game tonight if he wants to pull out a victory here. Because Six has the momentum, but the Riot Spider's on his way now.
And his opponent, from the Isle of Ireland, he is the Riot Spider, Setanta.
Now, as we've said, Six does have the momentum coming into this match. But Setanta having a confidence of his own here.
Yeah, like we said at the pay-per-view, new look, new attitude. And if anything, he's the opposite of Six. Setanta has everything to prove tonight. He has all the motivation in the world to do his very best to try to get his W. While Six he thinks he can coast until his title shot. Setanta's trying to prove that he belongs in PWR.
I mean, we saw Heimdall and we saw the scouting reports. This kid's got what it takes to be somebody and to go somewhere. But I do think that he's got to find his footing. And I don't think he's quite done that yet.
Well, everyone here is here for a reason, because they were among the very best in Midgard. But you're right, I don't think we've seen that from Setanta yet, and if he can rise higher, then he needs to start, because we have still new scouting reports coming in, new people joining the roster every week. Setanta's been here for a minute, and if he wants to stand out and stay ahead of the crowd, then he's got to show what he's made of.
I do have my hopes for him, but I think he does have a very agonizing and long road ahead of him.
That's right, because it all starts here. I mean, if we look at the other people, I don't believe Setanta has a win yet in Pro Wrestling Ragnarok. So, I mean, he's faced high caliber opponents. He fell at the Battle Royal, that stuff. He fell to Mordecai, that stuff. He's taking on the very best. He needs to start stringing together some victories.
But Six here, out of the gate, with that forearm smash into the Kurt Hennig style neck whip, and then just all on Setanta here.
Well, that's what you got to do. Six proving that he can formulate a game plan. He might have watched some tape. He has experience with Setanta, so he knows if you want to put the Spider down, you got to stay on him early, slow the match down, don't let him go up top, don't let him build up his speed, just go for it.
That kick to the lower spine, that's got to rock a person a bit, just because that's part of your base.
Oh yeah, a kick to the spine like that will make your fingers numb, it'll make your toes numb, hard to get your balance, hard to lift up, and Setanta's just staying right on him. A little more aggressive than we've seen him in his past outings.
that aggression, I think, is going to help him overall. No, whoa. Going for a sort of a lariat, but I think Six saw it coming.
Yeah, that's the thing about aggression. You can't let it overtake you. You have to control it and let it fuel you. But if you're only working off of aggression, then you're going to have misses like we saw there. Ooh.
Didn't see that one coming, apparently.
No, that was a great feint to lure him. Oh, wow.
Big frog splash there. And the cover.
But that was... Did you see the height on that? Can we get a replay? Thank you. Look at the height Setanta gets on that 5-star frog splash. That is insane.
It very much. Just, he had to be 10 feet if he was an inch off the ground there.
Maybe a riot spider is a type of jumping spider, and we just don't know about it yet.
Fireman's carry.
Six rolling to the outside. Trying to come back in. Oh.
Wait a minute.
Oh, I think Six is saying no. I think he's trying to leave. Oh my god.
But Cass is having none of it.
The champion stops the challenger, and Setanta wisely taking advantage of the confusion. Six on his back foot now. He was done. And honestly, I don't blame him. I already have my title shot. I don't need to be weakening myself against Setanta when I have a giant to face, but Cass stopping him in his tracks, sending a message to the challenger.
Very much so, and that message is you don't get to go, you don't get a get out of jail free card here.
No shortcuts here, but Setanta not quite able to take advantage of Six's momentary lapse of judgment. Now they're out back to the outside, and Cass did walk to the back, so Setanta's going to have no help from him. Not that I think it was ever about to help Setanta anyway. I think that was more a message to Six.
Setanta up top now.
Oh, God. Oh!
Oh, to the floor.
You fall 10, 12 feet, and then Six's body getting sandwiched between Setanta and that concrete floor. That has to drive the wind out of you.
Very much so.
All right, Six back in control with a belly-to-back suplex right on the apron. Now, I think Six was going to be happy to take the count-out victory there, since we've already seen he's all right with taking a shortcut. But Setanta able to get back in the ring at 7.
6-7.
I quit.
I'm sorry, partner. Let's get back into this. Setanta now trying to feed off the crowd, but Six putting a stop to that quick as he goes up top.
I don't see that a lot from the Brit, but what a nice elbow drop too, trying to put Setanta away and be done with tonight.
Count of 2. Getting a bit late on the count though.
Now he's talking trash. Oh!
Driving the knee. But you gotta wonder how effective that was.
I don't know, a knee straight to the temple, that'll mess up your equilibrium. That can rock you pretty easily. But Setanta looking really no worse for wear.
The back bump was what I was worried about.
Ooh, final cut!
But I think that took just as much off Setanta as it did Six.
Yep, look, he hit a crawl to the cover. He can't even hook the leg. But he gets it anyway.
Very impressive showing here. And now these two are one apiece. You got to imagine that that's going to throw Six for a loop.
Yeah, that's not the kind of result you want to see heading into a match with Cass. You don't want your momentum affected that way. But the champion, again, stopping Six from abandoning ship. And now Setanta making a strong case for himself here, too.
Well, I wonder if Cass showing up put Six in his own head.
Oh, yeah, you gotta be. It's hard to worry about the spider in the ring when there's a monster ringside.
But, I mean, it just, the fact that his plan didn't go according to plan, if it hadn't been for Cass showing up, I imagine that he would have just walked away and we wouldn't have seen what we just saw.
Nope, absolutely not. Six would have been content to take the count-out loss, but instead takes a definitive pinfall loss to Setanta, finally getting his first win in here tonight. And kid, you deserve it. That was a great showing.
Indeed.
Up next is a tag team match scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, standing at 5 foot 8 inches, weighing 226 pounds, from Lexington, Kentucky, he is the unpredictable Blake.
Now, this is an interesting one as well, because Blake has had quite a bit to say about some of his fellow competitors.
Yeah, I think he took the loss of Light the Pyre pretty hard, but he's outright told Vandal he did not ask for this. He does not want to be a tag team. He wants to fight Heracles. He wants to fight Coldstone. He wants to fight Kari again. He's just, it seems like he's just angry at his semifinal loss.
Now, I mean, that's understandable, but from what I understood in the scouting reports, Vandal and Blake do have something of a friendship. So I'm wondering how much of it is him absorbing his own loss and how much of it was Kari winning the light in a circumstance that is, what's the word? Sketchy at best. Bit of shenanigans there.
You know, that's fair. Kari did go down low to get Vandal out of the finals, to take the title, which I still think was smart. But remember, she didn't need to do that to Blake. He lost fair and square, easy peasy.
Well, that is true.
I think the young kid is just projecting. But honestly, like we've said before, that anger, that aggression can serve you well if you can channel it and not get consumed by it.
And his partner, sitting at 5 foot 5 inches, weighing in 185 pounds, from the edge of reality, the immortal savage, Vandal RaYne.
Now, what I think is interesting is Vandal's taking the exact opposite approach that Blake did. Vandal lost in an arguably bigger spot, getting knocked out of the finals, losing the first main event of the first pay-per-view, and instead of being angry, instead of going after a bunch of people, he's taking a step back, and he's saying, you know what? I wasn't ready. I'm going to build myself back up. I'm going to string together some wins, and when I feel confident, then I'm going to come back. Two completely different approaches.
A lot of you are probably expecting me to snap after I came so close, yet still came up short. Well, that's not going to happen, because despite losing in the finals, I still feel like a winner. I get to perform in front of everyone across the 9 realms. Me, just a regular Joe who signed up to this whole thing on a whim. Someone who doesn't have connections to any of your gods. Someone who isn't nearly as big or as powerful as some of the other men on this roster. I have been accepted as a member of the hottest new Fed in the cosmos. That means more to me than any sacred artifact could right now. Don't get me wrong. I do intend to go after one again in the future. But for right now, I want to work for it. Because I don't want any handouts. I don't need any handouts. If my record does not improve by the end of this season, I don't want to be anywhere near a sacred artifact. Let it be known right here and right now that the Immortal Savage never takes the easy road.
We'll see if their conflicting philosophies can work together tonight as their first test, the Twin Blades, coming up. Looking no worse for wear after their war with
And
Mordecai.
their opponents, from Asgard and weighing in at a combined 430 pounds, RaYne and Lucian, the Twin Blades.
I mean, yeah, they are looking good, but you got to imagine with Lucian being the first one out of the Call to Glory Battle Royal, and it being due to Blake, you got to wonder how that's playing in his head right now.
Oh yeah, physically, mentally, are either of these two really ready for this high level of competition their opponents are going to bring? I'm not sure. Both of the Blades have had a very rough start to Pro Wrestling Ragnarok, but they are here at the Allfather's request to test, to measure the competition, to make sure they're ready for the spots they're all aspiring for. Looks like we got Blake starting off. And RaYne. Our first tag team match in PWR, and Blake comes out strong with that front drop kick.
Now, with this being a tag match, there is a rule put in place by the Allfather as we get a tag between Vandal and Blake. In the case of a pinfall or submission attempt, the illegal man, that is the man on the apron, gets one opportunity to come in and break up the pinfall or submission attempt. However, once they use that one opportunity, they must wait until a tag is made for the opportunity to be valid once again.
That's exactly right. You get one breakup and that's it. Because if you make a second one, you're automatically disqualified and the match is thrown out. And like we've said, the Twin Blades, Lucian and RaYne, have trained as a tag team their entire lives, so they know these rules by heart. As RaYne making a quick tag to his brother. We've already seen some nice quick tags, some good teamwork between both teams here tonight, but you have to give the experience advantage to the Twin Blades.
Very much so, because you saw that very quick roll-up there.
It was
Tagged Vandal.
very fancy, very nice looking. But Lucian actually letting Blake get the tag. Like you said, they're here to test these two tonight. They want to see what they're made out of.
Which, I mean, that's a valid goal here. Big springboard drop kick by Vandal going up top.
Yep, he loves these high-risk maneuvers, and you're going to need them. Oh, but he got the knees up on that swanton. That's going to kill your lumbar. That hurts so bad.
Yeah, but Vandal getting that distance, you got to be impressed by that.
Oh, yeah, it looks like he's been working out the quads. Ooh.
Big back body drop. Assisted both members.
Yeah, the height on that was excruciating, especially on the already hurt back of Vandal. Gotta wonder if that's going to play a bigger part in the role as this match goes on.
And Lucian salted. Oh boy, God damn it.
He had the armbar in, but notice how he cut off the other half of the ring. While Vandal could easily have reached the ropes for a break, he could not have reached his partner whatsoever. And Vandal knows that. And that's why he's whipping RaYne back in his own corner. And we're seeing some nice frequent tags between these two.
Well, of course. I mean,
Look at the teamwork. Look at that. Both of them on point.
Big shoulder tackle. In the boot.
Oh.
Sort of a moonsault into the double knees.
Yeah, right into the sternum, but Rourke able to get his knees up again. He seems to be countering these high-flying moves with frequency. Probably watch some tape of his own.
But you got in a situation like this, when you have someone you can rely on, you need to rely on them. You can't keep yourself in there too long.
Oh, absolutely. Especially if you're facing an experienced team like the Twin Blades. Blake, maybe unwisely fighting. Oh, look! He was about to tag in Vandal, but as soon as Lucien got the tag, he decided, no, this is my moment. This is my spotlight. And paying for it with a lariat to the throat.
Now, do you have to wonder, is that inexperience or is that arrogance?
Maybe a little bit of both, if I'm being honest with you.
Jawbreaker, going behind, turning him around. Ducks through, big back suplex.
Kept the waist lock.
Into the German.
Nice suplex combination there against the striker Lucien, too. Gotta wonder if that's part of his game plan, to wear the striker down with holds and the grappler down with strikes.
It is an interesting combination there, because now he's got him hooked. This teardrop suplex combo.
Smartly doing it in his own corner now, cutting off the ring just like the Twin Blades were doing earlier. And still no tag. It's odd. Maybe not odd, but it's interesting that we've seen Vandal only be in the ring for a couple moments, getting his offense in before tagging out. The traditional way to do a tag team match, while Blake seems to be content to do a lot of the heavy lifting on his own, but it's gonna hurt.
It is. And now into the Twin Blades corner. Blake using his head.
Oh, but he's up. He got caught there with that right hand. Now, nice fisherman's into... Oh, right in the mush.
And Lucy now with the boots.
And another one. Wow. Blake's got to make a tag here. I know he wants the glory, he wants the momentum, but you get none of that if you lose.
Not at all. But Blake showing life here.
Smartly throwing Lucien into his own corner. Are we finally going to see a tag? No. No, we're not. Lucien making him pay for it. Ooh.
Nice deceptive combo there.
That was beautiful looking.
And the whip.
Yep, back into his
Now
own corner.
Blake again on the wrong side of the ring here.
It's almost like the Twin Blades are teaching these two as they're fighting it. It's really interesting. Showing them how to cut off the ring, showing the use of frequent tags. I just don't think Blake's gotten the lesson yet.
Well, I mean, they say pain is one hell of a teacher.
That's right. And another one.
The cover.
Late 2 count. Blake's eyes were rolled in the back of his head, and I wonder if he did that on instinct alone.
I mean, it kind of, there's got to be a point where the instinct's got to take over.
I mean, Blake's been in this match for several long minutes now without a tag to Vandal, while the Twin Blades are managing to stay relatively fresh from their frequent tags.
And Blake again rushing that headbutt. I'm wondering if that's really the best idea.
Headbutt hurts yourself almost as much as it hurts your opponent, so I'd say not. Again, going for that nice suplex combination on the striker of the Twin Blades, Lucien. Vandal waiting patiently for a shot on the apron, but you gotta wonder if maybe it's causing frustration in the Immortal Savage being out of this match for so long, and he finally gets it.
Lucien feeling it.
It's interesting to me that Blake did the tag when he was in control rather than when he needed help.
Yeah, there's got to be that sort of pride. Whatever Lucian was going for there, Vandal got out of it pretty quick.
It looked like
Back in the corner.
He was going for that big spear we've seen him do, but Vandal able to get the knee up. Oh, see, that's what I'm talking about. Vandal continuously working as a team. Let's see that again.
Into a sort of a lawn dart of sorts.
Yeah, almost like an assisted crossbody. Got some nice height and a lot of distance on that. Vandal deceptively strong for his 5'5" frame.
And Blake now going back.
Oh, Blake doesn't want any of that. Just trying to serve Lucian up on a silver platter.
But what?
Frequent tags by Vandal, see?
Yeah, but Vandal didn't put any other offense in. He just
got the hot tag
Blake
going.
letting the tag there.
Maybe he's trying to give Blake what he wants. They are friends after all.
DDT in a cover. But Rorik ain't out of it yet.
I mean, that's smart, though. The frequent tags, it throws your opponent off guard. You're able to reserve energy. They're never sure which one they're going to be fighting in the ring at any given time. It's always seemed to be Vandal initiating the teamwork.
Snapmare from the corner. Very interesting. A sort of headstand into the Arabian press.
But Rorik got right back up and immediately met with a power bomb. Blake definitely trying to show out tonight, that's for sure, but he's definitely taken a lot more damage than his partner has with his refusal to stay on the apron for very long.
That and just the mistakes he's making.
That anger blinds him. Oh! Iron Spear!
Into the cover. Vandal quickly saving Blake there.
Yep, that's smart, but that's his one interference unless they can get Vandal back in the ring.
But Blake,
Butterfly, long blower.
right into that falling spear. I think Blake getting the idea now.
See, that's smart. Vandal comes back in, you get your interference, your breakup back in the bank.
But I think that tag was a bit slow because Lucian getting back up and
Yep, gave
getting
him
to the
time.
corner.
What are we going to see now? The teamwork from the Twin Blade. Oh, another big back body drop.
Just coming down several feet in the air right onto the back.
Oh, he's looking for it. He's looking for it. Oh, maybe not. I thought he was going to go into that sharpshooter he prefers, but... Ooh.
Just that shield smash into the cover. Blake making the save there.
Oh, small package. Wow, late 2 count. You got to think that Rorik was caught off guard with that one. Ooh.
Yeah, but I mean, that's sometimes what you got to do. Just take the opportunity and throw them for a loop. Try to gather your bearings.
I think you're right. These two young bloods are finally getting the hang of working as a team. Another tag to reset their interference, and Vandal's using it right now.
And now, Rorik smashing the elbow and the wrist with the knee drop there.
The more you hurt the arm, the harder it is to be a tag. You can't reach, you can't extend as much as you're used to.
But Blake seemingly not out of it yet, going back to the corner, getting another tag.
Yeah, you gotta think he wants some rest after that stomp. Ooh, that big bicycle kick!
And now, Lucian breaking the cover.
With a quickness, too.
However, Vandal keeping up on the offense.
Both of these need to make a tag here. They've used their one breakup. You gotta be mindful of it. Rorik doing the smart thing and cutting off his half of the ring.
Yeah, but you looking, and Rorik's a bit wobbly there.
Oh, what is... Oh! Enziguri to the back of the head. And what is this?
Slide into a sort of German there.
Innovative offense from the Twin Blade here.
And Vandal's looking a bit rougher for the wear.
He's right back up. That was a nice layer to try to cut him off getting back in the ring, but the Asgardians are made of tougher stuff than that.
That cravat suplex just throwing him by the head and neck.
There's that tag. Yeah, you don't see a lot of cravats very often in pro wrestling, but when you do, they are effective.
And then Lucien following up with that punch to the gut after the tag. And again, that kick to the lower spine.
Oh, he's feeling it. He's having fun, Terry.
Yeah, but he's ignoring Vandal. Hot tag to Blake.
Looks like Lucien, oh, I'll say not phased at all, but he's going to be phased after that repeated punches to the face. Got him up and down.
That unpredictable DT into the cover, but Rorik with the break.
I thought Blake was going to attack Rorik for a minute, but he doesn't, instead opting for a springboard swanton, some kind of ton.
But Lucien with that lariat.
Yeah, I think Blake had just enough time on the apron to recover and get his win back, but it's not going to last very long if he keeps taking shots like those.
No, it isn't.
Oh, he caught him.
Whatever Blake was going for there, I think he telegraphed it.
Oh, yeah.
Because Lucien just...
He wanted some kind of combat rule pop-up maneuver, but yeah, you're right. Lucien saw it coming and immediately cut him off with those mounted punches to the face.
And Blake now just scraping his boot across Lucien's face. Tagged Vandal.
Giving the bones to Vandal.
And now it's Vandal's turn to be on the apron.
Didn't get all of it, Kerry. I think he got a little bit, but not everything he wanted.
Yeah, I think he failed to gauge the distance there.
Was having a very hard time with that maneuver the last couple weeks, but not with that one.
Just landing that kick flush.
Well, Lucien needs to tag out as soon as he's able to.
And the reversal, just throwing his boot into Vandal's ribs there with the roundhouses.
There's that tag. That's smart. And Blake can make a tag of his own, but it looks like he's content to let Vandal take some of the punishment here.
Whoa, wait a minute.
Oh, my God.
A Hangman Dragon Sleeper.
That could break his neck.
Just dangling there with nowhere to go.
Vandal somehow still on his feet, somehow still conscious.
I mean, he had to get out of that.
Oh!
Big, small package driver, the dagger driver.
Looks like he's trying to pull him away from the ropes. Maybe thought of a pinfall, maybe thought better of it when he saw Vandal already writhing around in the ground. Oh, wait!
Now, into that sort of label lock there. The will breaker.
I think Blake was able to get a foot in his face. Disrupt his concentration, but not for long after that big uppercut.
Rorik locking him up. Vandal reversing the whip, but not getting that forearm.
Springboard. Oh, that was beautiful. Triangle dropkick. And folks, we have now passed the record. This is the longest match in PWR history. And there it is, as I speak, that triangle dropkick after a war between these two teams over 22 minutes.
Just an agonizing round of endurance.
And if the Twin Blades are a test, these two just passed.
I mean, they're seeming to be in good spirits with the handshake there, but you gotta wonder how much of that is just accepting the win and how much of that is just saving face.
Especially when their end goals lead to the same exact place.
That and just the tensions that we saw before the match started.
Up next is the Olympian Challenge. Introducing the host, standing at 6'9", weighing 381 pounds. Hailing from Greece, he is the master of strength, Heracles. The myth, the man, the legend. Hosting his first Olympian Challenge here tonight, folks.
Now, I mean, he's looking good, he's looking strong, but he's another one that's not really had an easy road of things.
No, not at all. So far, he's yet to clock a win here in Pro Wrestling Ragnarok, but in his defense, they've literally only been multi-matches so far. The Fatal 4-Way, the Triple Threat, and the Battle Royal, and when you're a man as big and as meaty as Heracles is, you immediately have a target on your back in those kind of matches. Everybody wants you out as soon as possible, immediately.
Yeah, but you got to imagine, with it being one-on-one, this is a different challenge.
Oh, for sure. This is strength versus agility. Heracles is going to try to beat him into the ground, and Cold Stone's going to do all he can to stay away from those big, meaty claws and take to the sky to put the giant down.
And answering his challenge, standing at 6'2", 250 pounds, from Indianapolis, Indiana, the Ice Cold Killer, Evan Coldstone.
Are you feeling it now, Mr. Coldstone?
Well, he better be, because even though he does have one win in that triple threat match, actually pinning Heracles during it, you know Heracles is going to use that as motivation tonight to put the Ice Cold Killer in the cold box.
Yeah, but Coldstone ain't exactly going to take it lying down.
Oh no, the kid has heart. The kid has skills. Just hopefully he can show them here tonight and not get caught in the grasp of the master of strength.
Yeah, because being caught in those hands, you're not going to be in for a good time.
No, not at all. And tonight there's no Brax here to break up the pins. There's no Blake to distract the giant. It's mano y mano, David versus Goliath. And Heracles has a good, almost a foot, like 8 inches on this kid?
About nearly a foot, but well over 100, close to 150 pounds on him.
That's a tall task for anyone to take on, but if anybody can do it, I believe in Evan. I believe in Coldstone.
I already used that joke tonight, so...
Rule of 3,
Coldstone
we
out
need
the
one
gate.
more. Well, Evan not intimidated whatsoever. Showing off his strength immediately with a fireman's carry into that backpack stunner he loves so much.
And now just stomping the leg, going up top.
Well, if you can keep the giant off of his feet, you take out most of his offense, but unfortunately, Heracles, ironically, too quick for that one.
Yeah, I mean, well, it's still pretty early.
Oh!
What a big sit-out powerbomb. Almost a fall from grace for Evan Coldstone there.
Good God, he almost broke him in half right at the start.
Whoa, wait a minute. Face first. Just...
Alabama slam, man. That's gotta hurt. He was going for something else there, and Evan wisely being able to get out of it, counter into a lariat of his own, knocking the big man down again. Because if that next slam connected, I don't know if Coldstone would have had anything left in the tank. That could have been it right there already.
It could have, but Coldstone back up, and he's calling Heracles to his feet.
Able to bring him down again. That's what you gotta use. There's no height advantage if you're standing on the top rope.
You gotta stick and move. But see, Heracles is catching him pretty quick and pretty often.
Oh, I think he's going to go for that. Yep, again.
Just a wicked fall from a huge height.
There's only so many of those a mortal man can take, and Heracles feeling it up. Look at those. Look at those guns. Look at that man.
Just the muscle build, the striation, just...
Oh, what a statue of a man. I don't know if that's smart, Coldstone, getting into a striking match with somebody so much bigger and stronger than he is, but I think Coldstone has something to prove tonight. He just doesn't want to beat Heracles. He wants to do it with style.
But just throwing those hands like that, did you see how Heracles sort of bounced off the turnbuckle after that last right hook?
Yeah, and hit every rope on the way down, and Coldstone going for our first pin attempt, only a 1.
It's going to take a lot to bring the big man down.
No, it might take a chainsaw to timber this tree. Oh, just a meaty right.
Just clubbing him. Count 2.
Coldstone's going to have to speed this match up if he wants to keep Heracles off balance, but Heracles just in control with shoulder thrust to the midsection, driving Coldstone down to the floor, and Heracles just content to wait it out. No, he's not. I'm a liar.
I think Heracles was just trying to catch his breath there.
Well, that's another thing. If you're that big, your cardio has to be excellent, or you're going to be winded very quickly, because you're still tossing around a 200-plus pound man.
Coldstone with the reversal.
Bell
Again,
clap. That's how you do it.
Just box the ears, throw the equilibrium.
Coldstone showing off his own chiseledness, but taking a little bit too long as Heracles is able to get back in the ring and back in control.
And in the corner now. Wait a minute. Just got him by the head. Dropping him on his neck.
Interesting neck breaker there. Innovative offense from the Greek legend. Got him up. Down.
Bolt of Zeus.
Oh, this could be it, but he's really close to the ropes. Just reach out, Coldstone. Oh.
Very late, too. But just being sat down like that, not only does it have to be physically painful, it has to be mentally demoralizing.
Oh, look at that spear. But yeah, I think it knocked Coldstone for a loop there, because he could have got out of it much easier if he grabbed the ropes, but I don't think the kid knew where he was.
And now, sort of a chin lock with the knee in the back.
He's really working on that spine of Coldstone this entire match. Oh, the disrespect.
Just slapping the taste out of his mouth. Coldstone.
Wow. Oh.
Just clubbing him. Heracles bleeding.
Yep,
looks like a cut over the left eye.
He smashed his head. Look at this. You can see his head bounce off the mat, opening up that cut. Boom. Hey, if the big man can't see, he can't hit you as hard. That's the hope, at least. Coldstone feeling it. He wants to end this. He wants to end the challenge before it starts, but Heracles is able to get out.
Back into the firemen.
The power!
Just big fireman's face buster there.
Oh, Heracles up on his feet already with the big power slam. Yeah. Wow.
And Heracles.
And again, a second one.
That bolt of Zeus, sit your bitch ass down. And Heracles with the win.
A Herculean effort there by Coldstone, but Heracles able
just
to
shy.
Prove. Yep, just shy. Heracles winning the first Olympian challenge. And now the question is, who steps up next?
Whoever it is, they better make their intentions known and they better do it quick.
Wow, what an impressive showing by both men here.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is now time for your main event of the evening. Introducing first, from the Holy Roman Empire, he's known as the Last Gladiator, Cassius Dracon.
And now he's gotta be feeling it. That momentum and that crowd reaction, the adrenaline's gotta be pumping here. But he looks rock steady.
Just marching towards the ring, ready to go throw down with Estrella. A lot of respect between these two, but that doesn't mean we're not going to have a slobber knocker tonight.
And now, Estrella, however, she's very stop-start right now. Like, she has a couple of wins under her belt, but I don't think the momentum has been able... I don't think she's been able to translate it like she's hoped. At least not compared to her sister.
No, I think Estrella really needs to lock in and focus on her own career. She is a social butterfly backstage. She wants to be everybody's friend, but as soon as you step between those ropes, all friendships, all relationships are out the door, and the only thing you can focus on is a W.
And his opponent, one half of the Cosmic Concord, sailing at you from Venus. She is the acolyte of Aphrodite, Estrella.
She is beauty, she is grace, and she will kick your ass in the face.
With her fuzzy little boots.
But you gotta wonder, can she translate that into more success?
My question is Cassius kind of already in her head? She's the one that invited Cassius to the party. She wanted him there. And is she going to be able to get past all that and do what she needs to do to put the Last Gladiator down here today? But she doesn't look like she has any qualms about kicking him in his pretty little face.
Well, I mean, it's been said in matches before. I'll wait for the pose, but you know.
And the interesting is Cassius is used to fighting his friends. He was a gladiator for a very long time, the best of the best, and it wasn't always an enemy or a foe that he was across the arena from. He's had to fight his friends, and to him, the most respect he can give somebody is to give them his all.
No, I mean, that's anybody, though. That's why these competitors are here. You can't half-ass against anyone.
You know, and both of these going full throttle. What a beautiful counter by Estrella into the front drop kick. That was beautiful. And
she's rocking and rolling now.
You gotta wonder if her sister taking the sacred artifact maybe motivated her, lit a fire under her butt.
Northern Lights by Cassius, but a quick rope break.
Yeah, that bridge was something. Oh, wait. Estrella going back up to the top. You know she loves to live there. She loves the double stomp. She loves the front drop kick, and she's calling Cassius, who wisely escapes out of the ring.
Oh, no.
Good God.
I don't know. What was she thinking there?
Well, she was going for the front drop kick. He rolled out of the ring. She turned around to try to fire it off, but as soon as she launched herself, Cassius very, very smartly slipped back into the ring. And Estrella crashed and burned, but not on that one.
Just, those mats out there are not thick. And coming down, she had to come down several feet.
And you got to think that's going to impact how much she loves her high-flying offense, because, God, that was brutal.
And now just the two of them slugging it out.
Not sure if that's smart from Estrella, but as we've seen in her last couple matches, she loves to throw down.
Yeah, I mean, she ain't afraid to kick a man's ass.
Nice scoop slam there, too. Oh, she's back up top. Hopefully this one ends a little bit better for her if she has any chance of staying in this match. And it does.
And she almost hit the turnbuckle there. That was very close.
But a deep 2 count. She almost had it right there. We're only 5 minutes into this match, folks.
Estrella now. Looks like she's trying to reposition him.
Taking a little bit too much time. Cassius getting back to his feet. Big arm to the midsection, and oh! Oh, but he's back up. So is she.
That Hurricane Rana from the middle rope.
Look at that again. It looks like that was just a thing of beauty. She changed her trajectory in mid-air. Probably going for that front drop kick again. But able to transition into a Hurricane Rana with Cassius' new position.
Big leaping lariat by Cassius there.
Cassius giving her no quarter whatsoever.
Just throwing vicious left hands. And a boot to the sternum on top of it.
Got that rear waist lock. Oh!
A lot of people seeming to pick that play out of the playbook. Just kicking them in the lumbar spine.
And a big flying elbow drop to boot. Cassius going right after her back in midsection after the crash earlier.
But there's those frustrated slaps. You gotta wonder what's on his mind right now.
Ooh.
Oh! Last chancery.
That's on his mind, but... Oh, did she... No. I thought she was tapping, but she was able to pry his arm off of her face.
And that, you know that had to be difficult, just because Cassius had leverage there.
He absolutely did. I'm really surprised that Estrella was able to power out, but right back on the offensive with another front drop kick. Gotta think that's going to be bugging Cassius, that she keeps throwing that shot at him, and it keeps connecting.
Well, I mean, you gotta avoid going to the well too many times. Shote uppercut.
Big splash, too. Estrella's just on him. Ooh!
Talk about a late 2 count. I don't think it could have gotten any closer.
No, any later than that, Estrella would be the winner. It's the second time she's able to get him so close to the bell, but not quite yet. It takes a little bit more than that to put away the Last Gladiator.
On the shoulder, the classic hot shot to the rope. Estrella getting to the apron, though.
Yeah, but she's just as deadly from the apron as she is on the top rope. Cassius wisely grabbing up. Ooh! Holds of her.
Club to the back. Face first.
Stupid, sexy Cassius.
Middle rope. Whoa! This is a big knee strike.
That's got her
Cassius now.
Oh, he's going for it.
Crown breaker. And the cover.
Wow.
Just a big win there.
That crown breaker being effective, but you gotta think a lot of that was the punishment Estrella took. Oh, wait. There you go.
There's that sportsmanship.
Finally, a legitimate show of respect between two top-tier competitors. What a show. What a match.
And with that, we've come to the end of the road for tonight. Big moments, more relationships being fleshed out, big questions to be answered. And I think that we've got a very interesting path to go, especially having seen what we've seen, especially with Cass getting involved with Six and Setanta.
That's definitely one to keep your eye on, for sure.
But with that in mind, it's time to end our evening. This has once again been a presentation of Pro Wrestling Ragnarok live from the Crucible. For all of us here at PWR, for the Allfather, for Adam Craith, I am Kerry Dallas, and we'll see you next week.
Bye!